Hi everyone, welcome back to day 5 of 31 of 31 Days Craft Challenge by Scrimpin' Mummy. I am still going strong. I know it's only day 5, another 26 to go. We'll see how it goes. Right, now today's project is using some of the sampler pack that's actually on offer just now for anybody who would like to join my team or any Stampin' Up team. So sampler pack, lots of lovely samples in here, and the one I'm using today, let's pop my little trimmer away, that's also free with the joining offer, as is any free stamp set excluding celebration or host stamp sets. Okay, you can get them free when you start your first order as a demonstrator once you go through and everything, so that's when you can get your celebration freebies. Yeah, so what am I saying? Yes, I'm using a Country Club Designer Series paper. Okay, I'm using this one here, which is a really lovely basic grey and smoky slate and grey granite coloured piece of tartan. We have the green on the other side too, but I'm going to make it with this today, okay? Now, what I have is grey granite cardstock, and I have basic grey that's going on this card as well. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to attach this to my card, standard card. I'll link all the products used today in the description box below. But these craft challenges each day as part of the 31 days, there will not be an accompanying blog as I would be continuously on my computer, and I've got enough work to do with my own series as it is. So it is YouTube tutorials only, and it's to let you see our lovely projects as well and get you your crafty inspiration back. I know everybody can feel a bit flat after the holidays. I've made this yesterday, which was Saturday. This is due to go up on Sunday. I'm just getting a little step ahead. I'm going to do Mondays as well because I'm back at work on Monday, Monday the 6th. So I want the project done and scheduled for then. Okay, now what I've done is I've cut a piece of cardstock. I'm going to do a Polaroid style frame, and I've cut this down to, it's 3 inches by 3 7/8 of an inch, and I have used the largest square. I just positioned it on top of this, run it through my Big Shot. It's the largest square that's in Stitch Shapes dies. Okay, so we're going to make a Polaroid section on here. I have also decided to mix this in with the Peaceful Moments or the Painted Poppies bundle. Okay, so what I've used is I have pre-cut a first layer poppy and the second layer poppy. I've got a big jumper on today because it's absolutely freezing in Scotland. I had my heating on all day yesterday and I just can't get a heat in me, but that might be my fibromyalgia, I don't know. Anyway, I'm freezing. So I've used 2 layering dies out of the Poppy Moments dies. Okay, I am going to use a sentiment out of the Peaceful Moments. I'm using Congratulations. Okay, mainly because that fits in my frame. Okay, and you know what? I might actually see if the thank you fits, because I want to layer this on the corner. So let me see if thank you will fit. If I can find thank you. Have I used thank you yet? Let's see. Yes, I have. Right, changed mind. I'm going to make this a thank you card. So let me pop my congratulations back in here. I'm going to add my cling onto my rubber stamp just now. I'm still working through these, so I'll just quickly do that. And now, taking time to hover above, straighten it up, then commit. Once it's stuck, remember. Okay, and the most important bit is getting it level, the top and bottom of the sentiment, so that you know you're stamping straight. Right, so that's what we're using. I am going to stamp a little background on this first layer die cut using basic grey for a contrast, okay? And the stamp that I'm using is from the Painted Poppies, which is this kind of splash effect. Really, really effective in this suite. So let me do that first. Now, I do have a scrap piece of grid paper, so I'm going to get into the habit of leaving my scraps to the side of me. Okay. Because normally I just fold this up, but you could get so much more use out of it. So I'm just adding grey granite like that. Clean my stamp. Oh, I meant to say I'm actually going to heat emboss the sentiment on today. So let me do that. Now what I want to do first before I put this piece together is I want to add some Wink of Stella just to give it a little bit glitter. I do like a bit of sparkliness, so I'm just going to run it over, not being too heavy-handed over the main stamped sections. Don't want it to bleed too much. Fabulous. Oh, I'm knocking the phone. I am so looking forward to getting back to normal. I do like my time off, but I'm a creature of habit and I do like my routine. Okay, so you can see that nice and shiny. Let me see now. There's a few bold bits, so I'll just apply some more, like so. Let me lift with the tweezers. Yay! Nice, so I'll pop that there. I think I'll add some Wink of Stella to this layer as well, because it is just basic grey card. Alright, so I've added that on there. Just going to push down with my little tweezers to hold it in place, like so. Right. Absolutely shattered today. My husband was out for a drink with his dad and some mates, and it didn't come in till 3 o'clock in the morning. And I, of course, cannot sleep if he's not here. So you can imagine, I was up watching a series about close calls of terrorism. So I watched a few episodes of that, still couldn't sleep. Finally fell over when I heard him coming in at the back of 3. Then I was up at 6:30, like a little early bird. So made myself a cup of tea, went back to bed, watched some series on Netflix about Kev Hart, the comedian. That was quite good. And then I fell over till about 10 to 9. Right, anyway, here is our little Wink of Stella poppy layer. So the next stage is to emboss. So get my piece of scrap again. I've got a smaller piece here to catch my emboss powder. I'm just going to stick the lid on my glue so as not to dry it out. Right, so just doing that with my emboss buddy. Pop that away. Don't get any residue off of that. I find I have another one that I was using, but I keep it at craft class now. Oh, and it's terrible. It leaves a residue on your card. And then you're going to be scooping that back in with your emboss powder. Not good. Right, so I want my poppy to the right, so I'm going to stamp this to the left. Okay, I'm just going to open up my embossing powder just now at the ready. So make sure you've got plenty of that Versamark on there. I'm just going to stamp, okay. I do love the font in this sweet, I love it, Right, and apply your embossing powder. So. Let's get this away first. I'm sporting big pink nails today. However, they are getting a bit brittle, so I need to maybe cut them down and start again. Right, now I'm just going to heat up the heat tool. Bear with me. Get it nice and hot. And you can heat emboss from the back, or you can heat emboss from the front. I like to do it from the front. Seems to be quicker. And it doesn't need a lot. Just make sure you've not missed any pieces. I do like that. Doesn't that stand out fantastic? That is my favourite embossed powder out of them all, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. I still need to get silver though. Right, now, I meant to say that I die cut some of the poppy leaf dies. Now, I've only done the top half and I've done that twice. I'm going to add Wink Stella to these also. Okay. And I think this card would be suitable to anyone, any gender. And it just shows how you can mix and match products together if you just use your imagination a little bit. Although I know that's hard some days, I certainly get a lot of that. But when I do feel creative, I kind of make 4 or 5 projects at the one time. And then I get brain fog for a few days, and then I wait on a better day, and then I do 4 or 5 more. That's how I manage my series, you see. Right, and it keeps the pressure off. As long as you're consistent and you're posting, you're keeping everybody happy. Right, so I'm just going to pop them down beside the floral image. I just got awful dull in here. Now, I don't know whether to possibly layer this up. Have I done that right? I think I've used the wrong dye. Oh no. Oh, what a silly sausage. So that would go there. And then I could pop a couple of these under here. I think that's what I'm going to do. But sorry guys, I'm going to have to redo the bottom one. I've used the wrong dye. Now, I was caught out with that before. So the coordinating die for that is actually in with the painted label dies, I'm sure, which is the second set in this suite. Yes, it is it? Oh, maybe I have done it right. Hang on. You know what I've done? It's upside down. What a silly Egypt. Yeah, I was right. Okay, let's stamp again. Oh my gooligons. Right, so, just ignore me. I'm being a fud. Right, let's get my scrap paper again. Let's get stamped it out again. And here I'm trying to be organised today. I did plan this one, but it just goes to show things don't go according to plan at times. That's the fun in crafting though, isn't it? It's the fun in anything in life, really. So I'm just going to stamp directly on top, like so. Wash and return my stamp in here. Okay, I'm going to give that a wee second, and I'm going to apply some Wink of Stella. Now I need to add some more to this. There we go. Juices are flowing. The glitter juices are flowing. You do not need a lot of this though. It's not very often I have to squeeze more ink into it because it really does goes a long mile. The more glitter you want, the more you squeeze it, okay? Right, now I'm going to have to pop that to the side. It's a bit wet. This is the only glitter product, as well as Stampin' Up! Glitter paper, that does not come away and leave you all itchy. I love it. Because I'm allergic to glitter, you see. Right, now, let me get this scrap out of the way. I'm also going to put my thank you stamp back in. Don't want to lose anything. Don't know if you've noticed the light going down a bit. Right, pop that in there. There's so many lovely sentiments in this. Congratulations would have been nice as well. But I'm going to make it a priority of mine to send out more rack cards this year. I've been so bogged down with project work and trying to build my business that I've kind of slacked off a little bit on my Happy Meal, sending out a Happy Meal. Right, now what we're going to do now is I'm going to get my foam strips. These are perfect for your Polaroid projects or your Polaroid frame. Okay, so let's get this on here. Try and put it as centre as possible. Don't worry about cutting with your snips. I haven't had any foam come away from any of my foam adhesives from Stampin' Up! At all. Really is fab. I remember when I first started crafting, I would use foam pads at the pound shop. Oh, they were murder. Absolutely murder. Yep, and they ruined a lot of scissors, so when I joined Stampin' Up, I very quickly found a newfound love in terms of foam strips, etc. Right, now peel these off. And I think once I've made this project, I think I'm going to have a little tidy up of my crafty space. I really want another desk. I feel like I'm running out of room. I actually was gifted a sofa bed, which looks like a little couch in my craft room. And it's nice, but it has taken up a lot of space. Maybe I should just get rid of my dining table, because that's what I've taken over, is the dining room. Right, now I'm going to pop that down towards, more towards the bottom. Isn't that fab? Okay, and we're going to adhere this to that. So remember, make sure you're decorating the right side, unlike me, but it's easy done. I'll not be the first and I'll not be the last to do that, no doubt. I like to show mistakes because I'm only human. Right, so I'm just going to hold this with my tweezers. I'm going to place that. I feel quite dizzy today. Bit of fatigue kicking in. I did do my housework yesterday. Hoovered and mopped. Done a few washings and I think I've overdone it. Look how pretty that is. And I am going to pop it. I'm going to pop it. Should I pop it there? Let's see how that'll look. I think it may be too much at the bottom. And it'll maybe, people will say, oh, there's too much empty space in the top. No, I like that. Right, I've decided. it is going on the bottom. So what I want to do is I want to position it so it's not overlapping. I need a little bit more glue on here first though, so that it's not overlapping. Oh look, that's fell off. You know why that is? It's because it's on Wink of Stella. Hang on, I'm just going to pop a block on it, just to give it some weight to stick. Right, what I am going to do though, is I'm going to use, I think I'll put a couple of black poppy, Peaceful Poppy sequins on the inside. I think that'll take away from this empty frame. I may change my mind, but we'll see. I'll leave them there anyway. I'll get my glue dots out, just in case. And of course, I've blocked these off with all my new products. There we go, got them. Yeah, I'm going to have a shimmy around. I moved my desks about a little bit so that I could have my light box sitting on my shelf at all times, because it's a bit of a wonky one. Right, now, so that is going there. What I want to make sure is that I leave some room there and there underneath this to add in my little leaf foliage. I'm just going to add that, then manoeuvre it. I think that's stunning. I love it when I come up with a good idea. I'm not being big-headed, but I do think our products actually do all the hard work for you, because they'll coordinate. I know I keep banging on about it. Isn't that stunning? Very happy with that, very happy. Right, now, let's see if some black sequins would be too much dotted about. And it's the flat ones I want to use, not the floral shape. And I want them the right way round. We have some clear ones as well that I think I'll pop in for some contrast. Or I may add them up here. Oh, Jesus. Shall I just go home? Oh wait, I'm home. Right, it's just balance there so I can see what I'm doing. I think that might be a better bet. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I am such a klutz. But if you wanted to add something on the inside, you could do that, no problem. We all have different tastes, you see, so just whatever tickles your fancy. So one in the corner. One along ever so slightly, and then a third one. Okay, so black first, clear second, and black third. Nearly knocked that off there, that's still wet. Right, so let me scoop these back in. I think that is, I think that's turned out all right. Now a little hint, seems to be the red ones that are very staticky out of the whole set. Well guys, that is my card for day 5. I hope you've enjoyed watching. It just shows how much you can mix and match your goodies. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today. See you later. Bye.